Subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon, to never miss a video from us.
In this video, we will cover top 15 must-know JMeter interview questions. Question 1. You've recorded a test script in JMeter for a login flow, but when you run it, all login attempts fail. What's the most likely reason? The correct answer is missing correlation for dynamic session values. As dynamic values like session IDs or tokens change with each request. Without correlation, the script reuses old values, causing login failures. Question 2. You want to simulate 500 users in JMeter, but your local machine becomes very slow. What should you do? The correct answer is use non-GUI, command line, mode or distributed testing. As for heavy loads, non-GUI mode or distributed testing helps reduce local resource usage while scaling user load efficiently. Question 3. In a test, your average response time suddenly spikes halfway through execution. What's your first debugging step? The correct answer is check server logs and resource utilization, as a sudden spike indicates server-side bottlenecks or resource constraints. Always check server CPU, memory, or database load first. Question 4. If you want each virtual user to log in with a different username and password, how will you handle it? The correct answer is use CSV dataset config. As CSV dataset config allows parameterization, feeding unique data, like credentials, from a CSV file for each virtual user. Question 5. You're testing a web service and need to send a post request with JSON data. Which JMeter element should you use? The correct answer is HTTP request with body data. As use HTTP request with body data to send JSON payloads. Combine it with HTTP header manager for content type application/JSON. Question 6. Your JMeter test results show 100% success, but users complain of slow performance in production. What could be wrong? The correct answer is incorrect response validation. As if assertions or validations aren't configured properly, JMeter may count failed responses as successful. Always validate response content. Question 7. How would you simulate real-world traffic patterns, say, different users performing different actions? The correct answer is use multiple thread groups with different test scripts. As multiple thread groups represent different user scenarios, better mimicking real-world traffic. Question 8. What happens if the ramp-up period is too short? The correct answer is all threads start instantly and may overload the server. As too short a ramp-up can cause a sudden traffic surge, overwhelming the server and producing unrealistic results. Question 9. You want to extract a session token from a response and use it in the next request. Which element will you use? The correct answer is regular expression extractor. As regular expression extractor helps capture dynamic values, like tokens, from responses for reuse in subsequent requests, known as correlation. Question 10. Your JMeter test results differ from the same test run on another machine. What could be the reason? The correct answer is all of these. As variations can occur due to tool version, machine performance, network latency, or mode of execution. Always standardize configurations. Question 11. You're asked to include think time between requests to mimic real user behavior. How do you do that? The correct answer is add a timer, constant timer or Gaussian random timer. As timers add controlled delays between requests to simulate realistic user interaction patterns. Question 12. You see that JMeter reports a low throughput despite a powerful server. What could be wrong? The correct answer is JMeter itself is the bottleneck, as JMeter may become the bottleneck if not tuned properly. Use distributed load or more efficient configurations, non-GUI, low listener use. Question 13. How can you parameterize API endpoints dynamically in JMeter? The correct answer is use CSV dataset config or user-defined variables. As user-defined variables or CSV dataset config allow you to replace hard-coded URLs with dynamic parameters. Question 14. Which listener would you use if you only want a lightweight summary of test results? The correct answer is Summary Report, as Summary Report consumes minimal memory and provides a concise overview ideal for large-scale or CLI tests. Question 15. You're testing a payment gateway API that requires authentication before every request. How do you manage this? The correct answer is use a preprocessor to fetch tokens dynamically, as preprocessors can perform pretest actions, like login or token generation, before the main sampler executes.
Subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon, to never miss a video from us.